Hi, my name is Sarah Moore, and this video presentation will be guiding you through the strategic model for Starbucks. The presentation will include a pest analysis, a demonstration of the 5-4 study, an analysis of Starbucks' close competitors, and a summary of the opportunities and threats of the business. Company overview. Starbucks was set up by 3 former students of the University of San Francisco, Jerry Baldwin, Zev Siegel, and Gordon Boker in 1971. Opened its very first store in Seattle's Pike Place Market. Starbucks set out to be a different kind of coffee company in the market, with the intention to not only celebrate the culture of coffee, but also to provide a feeling of connection to consumers. Starbucks store count currently stands at 27,339 stores across 75 countries worldwide. Company mission statement: to inspire and to nurture the human spirit, one person, one cup, one neighbourhood at a time. The mission statement reflects the business's core values of bringing a culture of warmth and belonging where everybody is welcome, with the key of the mission statement to inspire and nurture the human spirit. Starbucks inspires and nurtures the human spirit of the consumer's employees through the personalisation of the customer experience, presenting drinks to the consumers with first names, and through the design of each establishment. Company vision statement: to establish Starbucks as the premier purveyor of the finest coffee in the world, while maintaining our uncompromising principles while we grow. Starbucks maintains the uncompromising principles of the vision statement by providing only the highest standards of coffee. Company portfolio: Starbucks Coffee trademarks the services and products under 7 brands worldwide: Seattle's Best Coffee, Teavana, Tesso, Evolution Fresh, La Boulanga, Ethos Water, and Trezzifoni Italia Coffee. Store locations: all outlet stores are typically located in high visibility and high traffic areas, with Starbucks trademarking their products and services in licensed stores, grocery stores, airports, and many more. Starbucks is currently looking into expanding their trademark locations to provide better access and convenience to consumers through the introduction of drive-thrus and express stores. Target market: primarily Starbucks' target market are men and women between the ages of 25 and 40. This age range accounts for 49% of total sales. These consumers tend to be in professional careers on high incomes. Young adults between the age of 18 and 24 total up to 40% of Starbucks sales. Starbucks appeals to this consumer range through the offering of a quick takeaway service, trendy personalised products, and a contemporary store design. Current situation: within the last year, Starbucks has opened 603 stores globally, with new stores in Hawaii, Indonesia, and Utah. At the beginning of the year, Starbucks announced an agreement with Maxim's Caterers, who are a leading restaurant operator for multiple brands across Asia, to fully license operations in Singapore. With Starbucks this year having recently launched a redesigned mobile app for iPhone and Android devices to make it easier for consumers to track stars and earn points, with the option of loyal customers using their mobile app to order and pay for products. This is beneficial for the consumers who are looking for more of a convenient alternative to purchase coffee. We will now be looking at the 5-4 study, which includes the threat of new entrants, threat of substitutes, bargaining powers of the suppliers, bargaining powers of the buyers, and a competitive rivalry. Threat of new entrants. This has a moderate effect on the company, with new established coffee shops finding it hard to compete with Starbucks being a well-established brand in the market. However, the coffee shop market has become saturated, with the number of coffee shop outlets doubling the past 10 years to 20,728, with the number of coffee shop outlets in the UK alone expected to exceed over 32,000 outlets by 2025. Threat of substitutes. This has a high effect on the company, with there being many substitute products in the market to attract consumers. The option of drinking at home has become a cheaper and more convenient way of drinking coffee. According to Mintel 2016, nearly 3 in 10 people own or have a coffee pod machine in their household. Bargaining powers of the buyer. This has a high effect on the company, with consumers being able to shift from Starbucks to other coffee brands. If customers don't feel like they are getting a good product, experience, or quality for the price they're paying at Starbucks, they will find an alternative. To gain repeat customers, Starbucks offers a loyalty scheme which offers regular customers specialty offers on regular purchase drinks. Bargaining powers of the suppliers. This has a weak effect on the company, with Starbucks having its own supply diversity policy, only sourcing coffee beans ethically. The suppliers of the cups, cup sleeves, lids, and napkins have a small bargaining power due to the vast number of alternative suppliers available to Starbucks to use. Competitive rivalry. This has a high effect on the company. This is down to the fierce competition in the coffee shop market, with Starbucks not only competing in the market with major coffee chains but also with independent coffee shops. Despite the competition, according to Forbes 2016, Starbucks is still the leading coffee chain worldwide. The competition is also down to the low switching cost between brands. We will now be looking at the external personal analysis for the company: political, economic, social, technological, legal and environmental for Starbucks. Political. Regional integration of the coffee shop market across the world poses Starbucks with an opportunity to expand globally within existing and developing countries. Tax policies. Starbucks, according to BBC News, between the years of 1998 and 2012, were found to have paid less than 1% corporation tax. This impacted the company in 2013, with sales falling below 17%. Economic. According to Reuters 2016, due to the increase in demand for the Arabica bean, the price of the bean has spiralled, increasing 13% this year, up 26% from 2015. This could be an issue for Starbucks, as for Starbucks to compete with the increasing price of the bean, for them to generate the same profits, they need to increase the price of the products. If Starbucks raise the price of the products too much, they could risk losing customers to other chains. The exchange rate of the pound has recently declined following the referendum vote, reducing the pound exchange rate from £1.48 to £1.23. Social. Over the past few years, there's been an increase in health concerns, with many consumers willing to pay more for products that claim to boost health and weight loss. According to Euromonitor Global, sales of healthy products are expected to reach $1 trillion before the end of 2017. The demand for coffee beverages is expected to rise as well in the next 5 years by 25%. Technological. According to Statista 2017, the number of technology users currently stands at 3.8 billion, up from 3.39 billion within 2016. Online sales are expected to reach 262.46 billion by the end of 2018. To meet the increase in demand for online purchases, Starbucks has introduced Mobile Order and Pay, which offers customers the option to order and pay through the app. Legal. To ensure compliance with coffee bean growing standards, Starbucks controls their coffee purchasing, roasting and packaging by only purchasing green coffee beans around the world, roasting these beans to exact standards required. Starbucks support trade agreements and policies that help to create economic opportunities in both existing and developing countries by addressing barriers to the US, providing safeguards and reducing custom duties. Environmental. For a business to be certified as ethically sourced, standards needs to be met during the sourcing of the raw materials, production, manufacturing of the products, making sure that everyone involved are working in safe environments. Starbucks has been certified by Conservation International, with 99% of all Starbucks coffee being ethically sourced. A study carried out by Nielsen 2016 found that 72% of millennial customers are willing to pay for a product and services within a company who are committed to being eco-friendly. To meet the trend of becoming eco-friendlier, Starbucks offers an incentive. For every single time a customer brings their own tumbler cup in, they'll get 25% discount on their purchase. Opportunities and threat on the company. Opportunity. There is an opportunity to expand into emerging markets such as China and India, with Starbucks having recently announced their plans to open 5,000 new stores in China by 2021. To keep up with the fast-changing consumer trends, Starbucks can expand on their existing products with different flavourings. Threats. The threat of replacement from cheaper brands and the increase in independent chains have increased Starbucks' competition. In the UK alone, coffee shop outlets have doubled in the past 10 years. This indicates that Starbucks needs to look into implementing a strategy to stand out from their competitors and gain a competitive advantage in the market. To contend with the increasing price of the Arabica bean, Starbucks has increased prices on brewed coffee beverages. Increasing the price of products could be a threat for their sales, as if the price is too high, customers will look for competition who are selling the same quality at a better rate. Close competitor analysis. Within the coffee shop market, Starbucks competes regionally and globally with a range of coffee shops. Within the UK alone, Starbucks competes mainly with Costa Coffee and Caffè Nero and Pret A Manger. Globally, Starbucks competes with larger well-known chains, such as McDonald's and Dunkin' Donuts. The difference between these two competitors and Starbucks are that McDonald's promotes McCafe as a cheaper and more convenient option to get coffee, and Dunkin' Donut focuses on the intention of being low-cost provider in the coffee shop market, maintaining acceptable quality. For Starbucks, Costa Coffee is the closest competitor, with them selling similar product lines at a similar price, promoted as a premium coffee chain in the market. Thank you for watching. Here is my references. For an extended references, please refer to the presentation note.